What's up YouTube? Welcome to the new video where we're going to talk about why you need to be boring if you want to win in life as a man. Now that title might sound strange, but if you stick with me until the end of this video, it'll all make sense. I'm going to tell you exactly why being boring is going to help you win in life as a man. And if you make it to the end of the video, which you should, I'm going to give you a free gift that you can use to help you live maybe a more boring life that'll help you win. So let's get right into it and talk about why living life boring as a man is your superpower and how you can win in life in doing that. Truth be told, when I say boring, what I really mean is that a lot of what's necessary to win in life as a man is repeatable things. And a lot of times repeatable things, which are what I would say habits or routines, is not really exciting or super flashy or anything like that. But the truth is, if you look at every area of your life that you need to build as your man, whether that's your body, your mind, your skills in life, your life direction, your understanding of relationship dynamics, all of these things require you to be very boring as a man. Now, let's just take the one example of the body, right? When you build your body as a man, you want to put on muscle, you want to get a leaner physique, you want to recomp and do both of those at the same time. What's necessary? Well, what's necessary is you need to go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. You need to get daily steps outside every day, 8 to 10,000 steps. You need to do cardio sessions. You need to eat the right foods, pretty much the same things day after day. You need to do the same movements over and over again. And in that vein, talking about the body, for example, guys are always looking to change up their workouts, change up their routine. But the reality is the same training can really work no matter what you do. You just keep repeating it and getting better at it, right? You just want to keep adding reps to the same weight or weight to the same reps, right? And that's progressive overload. That's the entire sense of what that is. It doesn't mean you have to switch your movements up. You just do the same things, but you get better at doing them. And that really is the essence of what I mean by winning in life as a man comes down to being boring, because really what you have to do in life in a lot of ways is continue building yourself as a man and doing those same things, checking those boxes every day, every week, every month, and letting those things compound over a long enough time horizon. So that's the thing. Boredom and being boring is really about building habits and systems that work for you. So what you have to do in order to get the life you want as a man, you have to look at what are the things that I want to accomplish and get out of this life. Where do I want to win, and how do I work backwards from that? What are the things I need to do every single day that allow me to compound? Like I already used the body example, but I'm using another example for you. So I'm also a metal vocalist. I'm a vocalist in the band Tethra. And I had to build my voice over the last 15 years of my life to become somebody that people want to listen to, right? Now my band has anywhere from 70,000 to 110,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. So what I had to do was I had to learn how to sing and scream and all that different stuff. And every day I had to practice and learn how to do that stuff. I had to do it in my bedroom. I had to do it in my basement. I had to do it, when I was in college in the basement when it was really cold out with a towel so the neighbors couldn't hear me like screaming and singing into a towel, right? Boring stuff. It's not that exciting. If you go and look at the average bodybuilder whose physique you look up to, their daily routine might not be that exciting. If you look at the average great quarterback in the NFL, like you'd probably be shocked how boring their day-to-day is. It's just repeating the same things over and over and over again. That's really your key to success as a man. It's having those repeatable systems and habits in place that'll help you to build your body, to build your mindset, to build your skills, to build your life direction, and figuring those things out. I remember when I was dating this girl a few years ago. I remember her saying to me, like, you're so boring. You go to bed at the same times every night. You wake up the same time every day. And it's stuff like that that is what makes you build success in the long term, right? Like just from a sleeping perspective, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to go to bed around the same time every night and wake up around the same time every day, right? That helps you to build consistency. Sleep consistency is one of the best things to help you build your body, to have a leaner physique, to have a great, clear mind, and all the things that you want. So really, it's about building habits. And one book I highly recommend that you grab in relation to this is called Atomic Habits, because it's going to teach you all the things I'm talking about here about why it is absolutely essential that you do learn to have habits. And those habits compound and compound and compound. The problem is that most guys, they want some flashy thing, like how can I transform my body in 8 weeks? How can I get this goal accomplished in 6 months that's gonna take me 10 years, right? Everybody wants those things, but the reality is the world is the same as it's always been. We just have a digital frame to look through it. You're seeing all these highlights of examples of people that might be, having overnight success, but really still built over a long time. You're seeing examples of that, so you feel like you're falling behind in life. But the reality is, There might be outliers to things, but the average guy, the men that are really winning in the long run, they are the ones that are trusting in that long arc. They're putting their wins in every single day. They're having wins that compound, and those wins stack up over long periods of time. And in order to do that, you have to trust in the ability to do the same things every day and to do the things that you might not see that result right now, right? Like I've done countless reps of leg extension or hack squats, and I didn't leave in the gym and the next day wake up and my legs were just ginormous all of a sudden, right? It took me years of doing those exercises to really see that thing, right? To really see that payoff. And oftentimes it takes you 3 months to see the effort you're putting in the gym to result in the change in your body that you want to see, right? So what's really important is that you embrace this idea that being boring is good. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have excitement in your life. You should have excitement in your life. You should do fun things and adventure and everything. Like part of our masculine spirit as men is wired for that. We're wired for novelty and expansion and exploration, all that stuff, right? We need that. But your day-to-day routines need to be predictable. They need to be things that you can repeat day after day, right? I eat the same foods every day for the most part. I do the same training almost all the time, 4 to 5 days a week. I'm hitting the same types of movements. I'm just getting better at them. I'm doing the same things. I wake up, I go do cardio in the morning, I come back, I eat my first meal, I shoot a YouTube video, right? Then I get into my work for the day. Like you do the same things day after day. You stack those wins over long periods of time. That's how you get to where you want to be in life. That's how you compound things to get you to where you want to be. Now, I told you that if you stayed to the end of this video, it would make sense, and I hope by now it has. I also told you that I would give you a gift, and I'm going to deliver on that promise right now. If you go down into my description, you could take my free training, yes, free, for the magnetic effect. Now, what this is a training that's going to teach you how to get what you want out of your life. You want to start magnetizing and attracting in the life you want, whether that's with opportunities in your career or business life, opportunities with women, opportunities for respect in your life, whatever it is that you want. It's going to teach you how to do that, how to build your body, your mind, your life direction, your understanding of relationships, and how to get what you want out of life. There's a system for that. You can literally cut, copy, and paste into your life. It's going to be able to do it for you. So go down and take that training right now. Make sure you're subscribed because I'm putting videos out like this constantly to help you build yourself as a man. I will see you in that next video.